Hello everybody and welcome back to the Bourne Networks Marble Championship Season 3. It has been some time since Season 2 and we're going to get started here with balancing. You see the marble record there, only 391. That's because the scoring system has actually changed a little bit since the last edition in Season 2. So this time, you see that measuring tape down there, the points will be awarded based on... Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, here we go. Before the first event has even been run, we already have one of the mascots. It's Pippin, the mascot this time, rather than Mary. But anyway, here we have an example run. And this is the construction team, the team who've been hard at work building all these events. And that is how it's essentially going to work. So you see that gray line there at the bottom, or at the end of the balance beam. If they get to that gray line, it is 115 points. If they get past the gray line, as the ice chippers might be able to show us here, let's see how they do. And they get released to start Season 3. One of them falls off fairly quickly. The other two in the half, and one of them does make it all the way to the end, past that gray line. And because they hit those red blocks, they're going to get 130. So basically, if you get past that gray line, but not hit the red blocks, it's 120. If you hit the red blocks, it's 130. And if you go through the bullseye, that we're calling it, that is 150. So I hope that's not too complicated for you. Let's see if Team Clarity can give us some more explanation, or show us what not to do at least. That is not the best way to start a season, you would think. For Team Clarity, 218. It's about 70 points off of the Ice Chippers, so the Ice Chippers have some guaranteed points in the bag already. The hosts doing quite well. It's the Wayfinders now. And, well, 3 of them are going to get over half, so I'm not going to say that's a total failure, but none of them get over 100 either. And that is going to affect them. 87 being their farthest for 265. Yeah, so because the scoring format has changed just a little bit, the old record set by the Team Watermelon, I believe. Hang on a minute, the Flaming Cobras. The Flaming Cobras have always been notoriously, well, not very good at balancing, but that was crazy. Oh, 2 of them over half, and the other 2 getting over that gray line for both 120 and 130. The Flaming Cobras setting the bar almost immediately. And I'm sure that has taken the black markers by surprise. And maybe they lost a little bit of focus because that was not a very great run. None of them fell off too early though, so this is going to be an okay time. Or an okay score, I should say, not time. 257 for a 99 being the farthest one. Once you get onto that green Lego block, then that's pretty much guaranteed. Over 100, and the Foresters lose one almost immediately. That was very unfortunate. Not even getting off the first Lego block. But luckily, the other 2 of them, minus the one that fell off around halfway, managed to get closer to the end. You see 110 for that one who got onto the second Lego block. Now the Ultraviolets, defending champions of Season 2. And one of them is going to fall off really early, but the other 2 are going to get very far. Ultraviolets coming back with a bang. I will say though, that first one fell off so early that no, it's not going to be near the Flaming Cobras, so they will not be getting a gold. But that was a fantastic run from the defending champions. The Berry Blasters now, they're going to want to try and find a way to get out of that upper mid-pack that they've constantly found themselves in. And that's going to be okay. One of them almost getting to the gray line, but unfortunately, those two front ones fell off a little too early for a 282. And I think that will be, upper mid-pack once again. I'm sure they do not want to find themselves there much longer. But here we go. True Blue Crew balancing very good at the gate. This is their first time in the championship since Season 1. So they're, you want to know if maybe they're a little bit out of practice, or maybe didn't train enough, who knows. But a 279... well, at least they could say it's not going to be last. And that front one getting decently far, almost to 100. Now to show a team that can do very well, the Red Riots, but that just completely fell apart for them. That didn't go in any way, shape, or form, I think, what they wanted it to. You can see here that that one near the back just made a beeline to the front, and it just kind of freaked everyone out maybe, and they're not even going to get over 200 overall. Let's see if the Rosemaries can show us more of how it's done, but again, they're going to be a little bit lackluster. I think maybe all these teams saw the Flaming Cobras do so well, and they've started to panic a little bit, maybe thinking they can't do that. But a 278, and that is middle of the pack once again. But Team Watermelon's always been very good at balancing, but they're going to lose 2 very quickly. I should say very quickly, almost halfway, and then they managed to get 2 salvages near the front. So those 2 middle marbles, it seems, just couldn't find their footing, but the other 2 managed to make it very close to the end. The Gardeners now. The Gardeners have always been a team near the bottom of the standings, and that was actually very good. Look at that, all of them balancing over halfway. The Gardeners are here to win, clearly. Unfortunately, none of them getting over 100 though either, so exactly 333. That is definitely going to be up there though. The Windbreakers, like the Flaming Cobras, have never had too much luck at balancing. The Flaming Cobras showed us how it's done. The Windbreakers, on the other hand, showing us how it's not done. One of them gets pretty far, but look at that. Look at that first one. Fell off only at 21. I think that's the worst we've seen so far. So mixed fortunes for our notoriously bad balancing teams. The Iron Skies. Oh, 3 of them falling off very early, but they do get 1 finisher, and that is going to salvage some points for them. Will it be enough to get them closer to the top, though? No, it will not. 246, even with a finisher. And they're going to wonder what happened to those other 3. And the Twilights, our last runner to go. The Twilights have had mixed fortunes in balancing in the past, and they're going to have very good fortune today. That was how you do it. That was a champion's balancing attempt. But once again, just like the Ultraviolets, that first one just fell off so early that it is not going to top the Flaming Cobras. And the Flaming Cobras will get the first gold medal of Season 3. And there is the podium in front of the TBNC, the committee. And so the Ultraviolets will start the season, will start their defending season with another medal. You want to think if they're just unstoppable right now. But up next, we have Funnel Endurance.